PPW High Voltage, Phil Bravado, DJ Kuiper, and Clutch Adams on his way to the ring. Main event time. Clutch Adams the challenger tonight for Austin Aries PPW Heavyweight Championship. And Austin Aries doesn't have any fans here tonight.
Clutch Adams looks like he's ready for action here. He is pumped up, even without Ryan Race in his corner.
Well, Johnny Moran will be in his corner. And Clutch Adams making a name for himself in PPW over the last 3-4 years. Well, he's going to be mean to Paul Bowe, and I'm happy about that.
You people better write today's date down, because tonight is the night that yours truly, Clutch Adams, finally gets what's rightfully his. And that's that PPW, my PPW Heavyweight Championship. You see, last month, Mr. Austin Aries wanted to bring his little crony, Frank Mir, to be by his side. So I thought, hey, why not bring the man, my man, Johnny Moran, my former tag team partner, to be by mine. And that's exactly what I did. You see, since I left him, I've been on to bigger and better things, and it all culminates tonight when I get my championship.
Well, Johnny Moran couldn't have liked those words. Clutch Adams awaiting his partner, his opponent. If I can talk right, EJ. It's been a long night with Ryan Race here and Paul Bowe always here.
Tell you what, this one is going to be quite a matchup.
Well, Austin Aries doesn't have Frank Mir. Frank Mir competing next weekend in an MMA fight, training for that. Austin Aries is here. He is very, very confident walking into this one.
Absolutely. I mean, that goes without saying with Austin Aries, a man who's been everywhere and done everything that you could possibly do in this business.
Well, holding up that PPW Heavyweight Championship and letting everybody touch it.
Well, that is their championship as much as it is Austin Aries.
Absolutely. Austin Aries respects professional wrestling. He is here to put on what he told me earlier, a clinic. We'll see if that happens. But Clutch Adams, as we know, we know Clutch Adams far too well to know that he's got some kind of trick up his sleeve tonight. It's just, when will he show that in the match? Austin Aries pumped up, jumping in the ring. Moran and Clutch Adams hightailing it out of it. And there is your PPW Heavyweight Champion, Austin Aries.
What do you think is going through Clutch Adams' head right now?
You know, I would hope a strategy.
Ryan Race missing from ringside here.
Oh, Austin Aries has got a mic.
As you can see, Clutch, I'm all by myself here tonight. Frank Mir's got a big fight next week against Roy Nelson he's preparing for. He wanted to be here tonight, but he wasn't able to. However, it's cool. It's Bring Your Spouse to Work Day. I have no problem with your friend hanging out here and watching, But if you're gonna be out here, two things. One, you might want to grab a piece of paper and a pencil and take some notes so you can maybe step up your game a little bit and see what a real champion looks like. Secondly, you stick your nose in my business and see you slapped up into the third row.
Well, Johnny Moran taking exception. Taking exception to Austin.
Main event of the evening, it'll be for the PPW Heavyweight Championship. When the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, PPW Senior Official, Mr. Jeff Carden.
The booze raining down for Jeff Carden, deservedly so. He's an idiot.
Coming to the ring by Johnny Moran, fighting out of Woodbridge, New Jersey, weighing 235 pounds. It's the Spectacle, Clutch Adams.
You know, these people aren't going to give Clutch Adams their due respect, but you're looking at a very formidable #1 contender right now.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, fighting out of the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. Fighting weight 202 pounds. He is the most controversial wrestler. He is your PPW Heavyweight Champion, Austin Aries.
Well, Austin Aries is going to get a big reception here. And he kisses that title, hands it to Jeff Carden. Carden will throw it over his head, and Clutch Adams will intercept it. So now that everybody's kissed the title, we are ready to go. Heavyweight championship action here. PPW high voltage champion Austin Aries against challenger Clutch Adams. What a big one here on the main event here, Paul Bowe.
Doesn't get much bigger than this. Clutch Adams, Ryan Race, once again, nowhere to be found in the building. Maybe Freddie Akers has suspended him. I'm not sure. Clutch Adams yelling in the face of Austin Aries.
Clutch Adams just needs to focus here. He's getting flustered, getting frustrated, arguing with the crowd. This is not how you act in a championship match, in a big match situation like this.
Well, Clutch Adams playing a little bit of mind games with Austin Aries. He's got to get up pretty early in the morning to beat Austin Aries at that game.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, with or without Ryan Race out here.
And here we go, collar and elbow tie-up in your main event on PPW High Voltage. Thank you for spending your Sunday evening and not watching Sunday Night Football, but watching PPW High Voltage. Paul Bowe, Phil Bravado, and Julius Kuiper taking you every step of the way here from Holy Family Academy in our main event. Clutch Adams looking to get some gold here around his waist against Austin Aries.
Paul Bowe, we might be in the middle of the Wednesday night wars, but Sunday night is still electric. This is the PPW High Voltage main event, the PPW Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Highly decorated amateur wrestlers, both of these men. Look at this, Aries into the head scissors. Clutch Adams, now both chasing him to the corner. Adams, oh man, kicked him right to the side of the thigh.
Legal maneuver there, Paul Bowe.
I'll tell you what, Aries is so quick on his feet.
Aries' moveset growing and expanding as the weeks go on with training from Frank Mears. So we're going to have to see how that influence has gotten through to Austin Aries. Austin Aries, a student of the game, somebody that picks things up very quickly, very dangerous if you're Clutch Adams.
Aries showing what he's made of here. You just can't keep a man like that in a hold for long. He knows the hold, he knows the counter to the hold. Look at this, Clutch Adams though, staying right on top of the champion.
Sends him for the ride. Winner will face Teddy Hart next week in Honesdale for the PPW Heavyweight Championship.
Tell you what, Clutch Adams looks like he's on the top of his game here. Hitting the gym. Training at the PPW training facility.
Clutch trying to intimidate Aries. Back in the corner, Aries will have none of it. Oh, man! Clutch went for the up and over, nobody there. Oh, look at that arm drag by. And Clutch right into the head scissors. Oh, look at that. Kick right out of the drop kick right to the chest of Clutch Adams.
How do you have a strategy against an offense like that where you're getting hit from every angle?
Aries so fast. Look at this. Cartwheel. Oh!
Forcing the air into the ears.
And there he goes. No.
Of Clutch Adams, throwing off his equilibrium. You could see it. Clutch Adams is dazed.
Oh, man. He felt that one. Low bridge by Adams. Aries up and over on the apron. Oh, right to the stomach.
Aries is unbelievable. He is
So
moving
fast.
1,000 miles a minute.
Hangman's neck breaker over that second rope.
Clutch Adams has got to get out of this ring and collect himself. Johnny Moran running around the ring, trying to distract Austin Aries.
Aries is distracted by him, and down goes Aries.
Desperation move by Clutch Adams, but one that needed to be done, guys, to keep himself in this match.
All set up by Clutch Adams. Or
That
Johnny
was-
Moran, excuse me.
That was right out of Ryan Race's playbook. He may not be able to be seen, but he is still felt.
Absolutely, EJ. Clutch Adams has resorted to anything he can do against Austin Aries. Quite frankly, not a bad strategy, guys.
Clutch Adams knows how to walk that line to take every advantage he could while still staying within the rules, barely. He knows how to really push them, Phil Bravado, kind of like you.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about there. I was about to agree with you until the last slant there. But Austin Aries, you see both these men, a lot of this match has taken a lot out of them, I shall say. And now again, the tactics. Jeff, right there, trying to count 5. Clutch Adams doesn't care about any of that.
No, not at all. Sends Aries for the ride. Adams, big back elbow by Clutch. Down he goes. Nonchalant cover. Aries right out of it at 1. You're not going to put a guy like Austin Aries away. Nonchalant, Phil.
How motivating is that, guys? You go through the whole match. You're like, maybe I've got him. Kicks out at 1 when you're spent yourself. That plays into the psyche. That plays into the mentality of Clutch Adams, getting more frustrated as we go through this match. Got to keep his wits.
Look at this. Fired away. Oh, doubles him right over. Adams got the knee and sent Aries over. Every time Aries gets an inch, Clutch cuts him right off. Got to be impressed with Clutch tonight here, Phil.
Absolutely. Just keeping up with Austin Aries, you almost have to do the move before you think it's time to, just to catch up to the man's speed.
EJ, I'm going to put you on the spot right here. You're in Clutch Adams' shoes right now. What are you going to do to put him away?
I don't know, not this though. I'll tell you that. You have to pull out all the stops. You have to take those little bit of extra advantages. You have to really pull everything out here, Pulbo. Someone like Austin Aries, one of the best in the world today. That's not hyperbole, folks. His work stands for itself, speaks for itself.
You also got to take advantage of the fact that Frank Mear's not here, and you got Johnny Moran on the outside. It's 2 against 1 right now. Clutch Adams has to utilize that more, Paul.
Absolutely. Well, Ryan Race is not in the building either. That doesn't mean he won't be seen. But I'll tell you what, Clutch and Aries are going at it toe-to-toe. Here on High Voltage, Aries firing back, echoing through the halls of Holy Family Academy.
Look at the wind-up with Austin Aries. Fans standing in appreciation, and oh boy, Clutch felt that one.
Sends him for the ride. There he goes over the top, into the front row almost.
And look at Aries already sizing him up for the next move.
Beautiful plancha to the outside. Austin Aries in complete control here, looking to retain that heavyweight championship.
Johnny Moran's been warned before this match, if he gets in the way of Austin Aries, there will be hell to pay. Moran backing up. And Austin Aries looking right at him as he slaps that turnbuckle, getting the fans at the Holy Family into it.
Beautiful missile drop kick by Aries. Floats over, shoulders down. Very good ring awareness by Clutch Adams. He got his foot right in the rope. Phil, he knew exactly where he was.
Absolutely. And that was the only thing that he could have done right there. I don't think he had enough power to kick out there, Paul.
I don't think so either.
You know what the crazy and sick thing is? Austin Aries doesn't even look tired.
No, he's in phenomenal shape. Dropped some weight. You can tell he was a lot bulkier years ago. Got himself in great cardio shape, much like EJ. And I'll tell you what, he don't even miss a beat.
Well, downstairs, Paul, Austin Aries talking to us about that vegan diet that he's got. Paying dividends right now, not having all that fat on him.
Aries got his arm up. Clutch didn't get all of that, but enough to stun him. Clutch lands him flat on the ground.
Unceremoniously.
Uh-oh. Get him in the clutch.
Oh, and right in the middle of the ring, this is exactly where Clutch Adams wanted this to happen.
He has him in the clutch. This is a bad position for Aries to be in. It doesn't matter how many matches you have under your belt. When you're in that position, you're in trouble.
Well, Aries has his back arched. He's preventing him from locking it in. That second arm is not locked in. Clutch is trying, and Aries found his way to the ropes. Clutch better watch he doesn't get disqualified. Champion's advantage.
Great display of power, sorry, EJ, from Austin Aries there.
You're not going to want to get in a submission match with a guy who's been training with Frank Mir
Look
for
at
the
this.
past 2 months.
Absolutely. Carden says he's going to disqualify him.
Oh, rolls him up.
Fans at the Holy Family thought it was over, and now it might be.
Into the jackknife. Look at Aries hasn't launched into crowd is chanting tap. Adams trying to get to the ropes.
Look at the bridge Aries has applied. Unbelievable.
Look at his face turning purple.
Clutch Adams has got there, showing incredible determination to stay into this match. And everything that he's worked for could have came crashing down right there had he not grabbed that lower purple rope, guys.
Yeah, you can't take anything away from Clutch Adams here. He is giving it everything he has. It's still anyone's matchup.
Moran up on the apron.
Moran. Clutch rolls him over.
He has a handful of tights.
Watch out.
Here comes Aries. Tope Suicida. He took them both out.
He went right through that bottom rope there. That's unbelievable. Usually you see that through the middle rope. Not Austin Aries. That is what separates him from the pack for the past 15 years.
Couldn't agree more.
He has Adams right where he wants him.
What precision by Austin Aries to land that.
Has him up for the brain buster.
Oh, look at Moran.
Moran pulled his foot. Oh, you gotta be
Wait a
kidding
minute.
me. You gotta be kidding me.
Wait a second.
With the assist.
Johnny Moran.
And new PPW heavyweight champion, Spectacle, Clutch Adams.
Johnny Moran grabbed Austin Aries' boot. Jeff Carden didn't see it, the two hugged. And Clutch Adams is your new PPW heavyweight
Let's check that on
champion.
the replay. Look at
I
Adams.
was just going to say, we need a replay. Look at that. Unbelievable. Come on.
Adams pulled the foot of Austin Aries out. Flat right down on his back.
Aries is not happy about
I
that.
mean, Jeff Carden missed another one. I'm not surprised about that. But I mean,
Absolutely incredible.
What an upset that was. Unbelievable.
Well, we're going to get Austin Aries in the middle of the ring here with a microphone before we go off the air.
I'm stunned, Phil. I'm stunned.
Kill the music, kill the challenge. Let's find out how well you endeared yourself to your people. Let's hear it for your new PPW champion.
Oh, the crowd gonna let Clutch know exactly what they think of him.
Let me just spit some facts to you. Here's a couple of facts. First of all,
It may or may not have taken 2 men to get the job done here tonight. But even adding up 2 men, I still count 0 balls. Right there. No balls. You know what? So we'll see. Hey, bring your belts, boys. Because next time I come back, I'll make sure I bring my friend, Frank Mir. And then we'll see how tough we are when it's 2-on-2.
Frank Mir and Austin Aries.
Go enjoy the honeymoon.
Against Clutch and Johnny. That should be something to look forward to.
People here, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to come out here and do what I love to do, which is entertain and perform. And let me tell you something. It's one thing to be in front of a crowd of 20,000 people. It's so much more fulfilling to come here in this intimate setting, look into each your eyes, slap you 5, because I know how much it means for you to be here. And I want you to know it meant just as much for me to be here too. You all have a good night, be safe.
Well, Austin Aries taking us off the air here, EJ. What an incredible night. Clutch Adams is your new PPW heavyweight champion.
Totally a shocker for the entire independent wrestling world. Clutch Adams, I'm not even going to say congratulations because that was highway robbery.
Next week on PPW High Voltage, sent to slaughter against SPF in our main event. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching that. I'm
Austin
coming
Aries
after
is
you,
not
Clutch. You
happy
ain't done
about
yet,
this.
baby.
Could we go off the air any better? I don't know. Next week,